Yes, on this Wednesday night for Fox 4 News at 6, I'm Chris Earl.
And I'm Nadine Yanis, and we begin tonight with video that you will see only here on Fox 4. Our journalists were there as Lee County deputies arrested a man who they say caused an hours-long manhunt, putting part of the Alva community on edge this morning. The sheriff's office tells us this all started with a domestic violence incident in a neighborhood right on Hampton Circle in Alva.
This was quite a scene for a long time. The search then putting two nearby schools, River Hall Elementary and Buckingham Exceptional, on a brief lockout. And hours later, deputies arrested the suspect on Palm Beach Boulevard. And that's where we find Fox 4's Elise Chingari, who saw the entire arrest as it took place. Elise.
We knew this was an active situation as we were heading to that area this morning in Alva. My photographer Kevin and I were driving down this street right here. We saw deputies race past us. They were speeding into this parking lot. That's where I saw a man. He was trying to run from deputies. He actually got tased right here in this parking lot here behind me. I spoke with witnesses. Obviously, they are very shaken up, especially since he was actually in one of the stores right here. Wait till you hear what these witnesses saw today. Here's video of the arrest that you will only see here on Fox 4. But a business owner nearby.
He came in with his arm kind of inside of his shirt rather than outside of his shirt.
Came face to face with this suspect long before he ended up in handcuffs.
He stayed in the shop for probably close to an hour, kind of hid out behind the shirts over here and just kind of gave us a bad vibe. Didn't really speak to anybody, didn't make eye contact. So I had a faithful customer that was in here. I asked him if he would stay.
Jennifer Devaney, the owner of Signature Threads, tells me she had no idea a manhunt was going on for hours as the suspect walked right into her store this morning.
I had called my husband and I had asked him if he would come up here as well, just to protect the girls that were working here, just in case. And he said, give me a description of him. So I did. Well, my husband was at River Hall and said at the time that they had been looking for somebody with that description. So at that point, we kind of knew something was off. My husband called the police.
That's when Lee County Sheriff's deputies arrived, and another witness on scene tells me
he started running and they had to tase him. She told me, the deputy, she told me to watch her car when she started running after him. It's scary.
You a little shaken up?
A little bit, because I don't know what's going on.
He left a Dairy Queen cup over here. We haven't moved it yet. He acted like he was looking and shopping. He actually asked us, he had a few shirts in his hand and he asked us did we sell any shorts. Probably because he wanted to change his clothes. At one point he was actually on the ground down here, probably when the customers were coming in and out so that he wasn't seen. We did not know that there was a manhunt, but maybe the customers did.
Devaney has owned this store since 2013, hasn't seen anything like this, and can't believe it even happened.
The fact that I'm even standing because I was shaking so bad, just to know that, I don't even know what he did prior to, but just to know that he was in here kind of makes you feel helpless.
A really scary situation, as you just heard from those witnesses, especially knowing that that man was circling around this area for hours this morning. We are still waiting to hear back from the Lee County Sheriff's Office on any charges, if any, the man is facing. In Lee County, Elise Chingari, Fox 4.